Alright, so this is going to be a build for Kingpin, and it's going to be a build consisting of the triple judges, or 3 judges. Now, I did make a build like this, but it was a dodge build, and I didn't particularly like it that much, mainly because it's dodge. Kingpin is a much stronger perk deck, so I tried and I was like, can I make this work with Kingpin? And I could make it work. So since then, I changed to Kingpin, and obviously now I'm going to actually use voice to explain the build, because I've never used my voice to explain Kingpin, and it is a complicated perk deck if you don't have experience with it. So I'll hopefully be able to explain it to people on how to maximize it and get the most out of it. And also I'll be showing a build which enables you to use the 3 judges without the possibility of running out of ammo, because self-sustaining with these weapons is difficult. If you go without, you know, fully loaded ace, for example, without an ammo bag, you'll run out of ammo with these weapons, guaranteed, and you'll be left with no bullets to fight. So I'm going to get into it and I'm going to explain the build I have. So let's get into the mods for the weapons first of all. So the akimbo judges, I have them modded with the high explosive round, the silent killer suppressor, a concealment boost, and a compact laser module. And the single judge, I have that modded with triple O buckshots, the silent killer suppressor, concealment boost, and the compact laser module. So basically with this build you want to be at either 3 or 4 concealment. If you're any higher at like 6 or 7 or something like that, you'll lose out on a little bit of crits. It's not majorly bad if you do, but try and be at 3 or 4 concealment if you can, just to get the maximum. So let me go into the actual perk deck before I go into the skills. Now this might be a bit controversial, but I actually disagree with the perk deck, which is kind of weird, but I'll kind of explain. So basically your throwable of grenades or whatever, it gets replaced with the injector. You can activate the injector once every 30 seconds and it becomes active for 6 seconds, and during that time nothing can kill you. There's only 2 things in the game that can kill you. One is a Bronco Cop. Bronco Cops do so much damage, they can kill you even through the injector. And the other enemy is also the Green Bulldozer. He can also kill you through the injector. So if those 2 enemies are not present, you can use the injector knowing full well you're safe, that you'll be able to last the 6 seconds of the injector and you will not die, at least until you come out of it. But if those 2 enemies are present, they can kill you through the injector. So just bear it in mind. Bronco Cops and Green Bulldozers, they are your nightmare enemy when you're using Kingpin. I've experienced it a lot of times, especially with the Green Bulldozer. So basically you can use it every 30 seconds and it will heal you 75% of all damage taken for 6 seconds when you activate it. More health, of course, it's a health perk deck, so that's what you'd expect. Enemies will prefer targeting you when you use the injector. So as an example, if like Green Bridge for example, where you've got the trucks and you have to drill them, drilling them on that map is annoying because enemies are everywhere. You've got snipers that are coming over the walls, they've got a line of sight, you're not in cover. If you've got a Kingpin player and you're communicating with like friends for example, as soon as one of them is about to fix the drill, let's say it takes, I don't know, 10 seconds or 7.5 seconds if they've got a skill active, the drill skill that, you know, decreases the time by 25%, they can say, okay, I'm going to fix the drill. They try to fix the drill, enemies will probably kill them. You can stick a first aid kit underneath them if you want, if you've got up as ace to protect them, but with this public enemy number 1 in the perk deck, you activate the injector, all enemies will target you, but at least, you know, most of them will, which means that during that time, unless there's a Green Bulldozer, you won't die, your teammate fixing the drill won't die because they're not being targeted, everybody wins, you survive, you get the 6 seconds of killing enemies, your teammate gets to fix an objective without dying. Perfect, that's the perfect scenario, nobody dies, you do the objective. So you can use it to your advantage if you're communicating with teammates. You use the injector to take enemies away from them and they do an objective. So that is a pretty good thing to keep in mind. 20% more health. The amount of health received during the injector effect is increased by 25% when below 50%. And the final skill, the final thing is you gain 40% more health. It's a lot of health because it is a health perk there. For every 5 points of health gained during the injector while at maximum health, the recharge time of the injector is reduced by 1 second. So basically with this perk deck, it's basically trying to tell you that you should use it at full health, and it says you should use, you know, if you use it at less than half, you get like a bonus and stuff like that. The only time, at least in my opinion, and this is the way to maximize to get the most out of the perk deck, you have to play it risky. if you play it risky, you get rewarded. It's a risk-reward perk there, Kingpin. If you use it too early, before you even see an enemy and you already activate it, you're going to waste 1 or 2 seconds that you could have still had in the injector effect, which, you know, you can't die during. So basically the way I like to use it is, I'll run out in the open, an enemy will target me, he will hit me. Since I'm using the suit, he will destroy my armor in 1 hit. If I've got full health, it'll probably take about 3 hits to kill me. The first one will take about 1/3, the second one will take 2/3, and the last one will either kill me or it'll leave me on a minuscule amount of health. But I wouldn't want to take the risk. So basically, first shot armor and the second 2 will hit your health. So before you use the injector, if you're at full health, you can probably take 3 shots and the 4th shot will probably kill you. That's what you need to keep in mind. Have your finger over the button ready to use the injector, and just in your mind you need to pay attention. Once your health gets about half or below half, that's when you activate the injector, just before you're gonna die. And that's when you get the most out of it, because as an example, if you activate the injector because you think the enemies nearby are going to target you, and they don't target you because, I don't know, they're just facing the other way, or they're shooting teammates, or whatever, I don't know, you've just wasted your injector. And for the next 24-30 seconds, you're now vulnerable because you don't have any injector. Whereas if you run out in the open and you've got a suit, so you're going to be pretty fast. If you run out in the open and you're so fast that you manage to get through that area without enemies even targeting you, you've still got your injector active. You didn't even have to waste it. You know what I mean? You want to wait until your life is in danger, like half health or less than half health, and then you activate it. Don't activate it before you've even taken any damage. That's the wrong way to play Kingpin. You're just wasting the potential of the perk. It's a risk reward, because when you let it get down to like half health or less, if you get hit by a big enemy like a bulldozer with a shotgun, or if you get 2 enemies hit you at the exact same time, you can die, and then you're like, oh, I should have activated it earlier. That's the risk reward with Kingpin. You live and die by them decisions. But the riskier you play it, the more rewards you can get. And I always play Kingpin the risky way. So I would always recommend waiting until your armor gets hit and you take 1 or 2 hits of your health, and then you activate the injector. Don't activate it before you run out in the open. Wait until your life is in danger. That's the best way to play Kingpin. Okay, so let me go on to the skills. So obviously this should be straightforward. The main thing here is up as aced. I'm going to be using first aid kits with Kingpin. I never use it with doctor bags. You can use it with doctor bags and it still works pretty well, but your survivability is always increased when you use first aid kits with any perk. So I always like to take first aid kits, because if I'm in an area, I always like to place 2 or 3 down, covering that area, so my teammates and me can chill on them and we won't die if we take enough damage. The first aid kit will save us. And also for me, if I feel I'm going to take too much damage, like I might be fighting a bulldozer and a group of enemies and I think, damn, they're probably going to do damage to me even after the injector's finished, the first aid kit will save me life for an extra second or 2. Before, you know, they'll take me entire health again, stuff like that, as an example. So, me personally, I would always bring first aid kits with Kingpin rather than a doctor bag. But you can play with doctor bag. Inspire Ace, I always bring Inspire Ace for my team. Jokers, but I don't have the actual Joker skill aced, I never do. Hostage Taker for the health regen. Now, onto the shotgun skills, I have Underdog Basic, it doesn't need to be aced. Shotgun CQB, I want the reload speed, especially with the akimbos. More damage, you get like an extra 20-30 damage with judges when you get this ace, so I definitely recommend it on your way up to overkill. Cloak Spy I always get, because I always love my guns firing while I'm, you know, the stationary on the screen. I hate when my guns sway and I have to stop to then aim, it's just annoying. I love being able to just hip fire instantly. Overkill, obviously for the damage boost, because we're using shotguns, just makes sense. Resilience aced, because, you know, I always get it aced, purely because I hate flashbangs as well. Now we have these 4 skills: basic, transporter basic, just to throw bags, die hard basic, because we want to be able to survive if we're actually going to do an objective, and taking 50% less damage is really good. Shock and awe, because, you know, we are using the perk deck in which our armor will it will come back to maximum. It's not like Anarchist where we have to slowly build it up, so shock and awe will come in handy with that. Bullseye, at least basic, purely because we will be aiming for the head with this. I know it'll take me armor in 1 hit, but I will be aiming for the head with the single judge. The other judge I will be spamming at the floor, the explosives, but with the single one I'll be aiming for headshots. So bullseye, basic, ideal. Wait, I actually forgot something. By the way, this is something pretty important. When you use the triple judges, I'll explain this before I get onto the rest of the skills. When you use the 3 judges, ammo is a problem, and that's why a lot of people don't understand how to make a build with the 3 of them. So basically, you can either do it one of 2 ways. You can bring ammo bags, which will supply you for the entire duration of the heist, whether you have them basic, whether you have it, 50% more ammo, 2 ammo bags, whatever. Or the other option is bring no ammo bags whatsoever, but bring fully loaded ace. Fully loaded ace, as well as combining it with scavenger ace at the bottom or your way up. This will allow you, at least if you're a competent player when it comes to sustaining yourself with ammo. If you're someone who's very reckless and careless with ammo and you waste it, you don't pick stuff up off the floor, you constantly use ammo bags when you've only used like 20% of your ammo. If you're one of them people, you'll probably struggle regardless. But if you're at least competent with maintaining your ammo, fully loaded ace is all you need with the 3 judges. It'll allow you to start off with 20% more, 25% more, and it'll allow you, as long as you pick the occasional ammo box up off the floor, it'll allow you to sustain throughout the heist. So you can either go with fully loaded ace, or you can bring ammo bags. For me personally, just purely because it costs a lot of points getting up to fully loaded ace, like a lot of points, especially acing it. It's a lot of points. For me personally, I'm just going for jack of all trades, and I'm going to be bringing an ammo bag as a secondary. Obviously you don't need anything here to bring it as a secondary, so we're not putting any points into this. So I will be bringing an ammo bag to sustain myself. So onto the technician tree now. We now have jack of all trades because we have first aid kits as a primary, and obviously we're going to bring 1 ammo bag as a secondary to help sustain ourselves. With a point left over, I put it into hardware expert, just because we're going to be fixing drills anyway. With die hard, we'll take less damage, and combining it with fixing drills faster with hardware expert for 1 point. Pretty ideal combination. Now with the other few points I had left over, I did put it into parkour. I didn't particularly need it, but having more speed is always ideal, always good. And we're as fast as possible. We're in a suit, we're going to get 10% off jokers, and obviously we're going to get the 10% off parkour, so we are going to be insanely fast, especially when our armor breaks as well with second wind. Duck and cover obviously needed in every build, parkour, the extra speed. The reason we've got inner pockets basic is because our detection rate is now 6, which means we lose out on a slight bit of crits. So by putting 2 points into inner pockets, which we have spare, it'll get us down to 3, which is ideal, and our crits will now be maximised. Then we're going to have second wind, we're going to have optical illusions, less likely to be targeted by enemies, which is always a good thing, although it won't mean shit once we activate the injector. And obviously the main reason points are going into these two is to get up to low blow for the crits. The shotguns with all the damage on them and the overkill basic, once you get it activated, and the crit, it will allow you to destroy enemies at almost 1 headshot. And even bulldozers, like a minigun bulldozer, you take that minigun bulldozer's faceplate with the high explosive rounds, and the 5 shots you'll be firing with your single judge, if you crit on 2 or 3 of them, you could even take the minigun bulldozer down that fast. That's how powerful these judges are. They are insanely powerful. And then into the fugitive skill tree, 9 lives aced, because obviously we're using Kingpin. I don't usually go down a lot with Kingpin, mainly because I'm a competent player with it. So for me personally, I wouldn't usually go with this, but I'm going to put it on the build. Swan Song, maybe for other people I would say you can use Swan Song, because if you end up dying, having the akimbos with the high explosive round, you can spam them like crazy. It's so much fun to spam them like crazy. But since I don't go down a lot myself personally, I'm not going to use it. But if you want to include it in the build and change a couple of things around, like remove this, you're more than welcome to if you want Swan Song. It's completely up to you. So that's pretty much the build. The weapons, the skills, the perk deck. Obviously, like I said, we're going to be using a suit. We're going to be having the first aid kits, 14 of them. We're going to be having 1 ammo bag as a secondary. The buzzer, which will help us get hostages, and obviously the injector. So that is pretty much the build. And the map I'm going to be showcasing the build on is going to be Beneath the Mountain. So yeah, let's see how this build holds up in action. I will see you guys there. Alright, so Beneath the Mountain. It's actually kind of a difficult mission. It's not an insanely difficult mission, but it's definitely not the easiest. So it's going to be a good mission to showcase this build on, because Kingpin is one of the best perk decks in the game. It's probably tied second with Anarchist, just behind Stoic. So obviously a perk deck like this is very, very achievable on a map like this as well. Whereas if you use Dodge as an example, you would die an insane amount on this map if you use something like Rogue. So Akimbo judges, single judge, buzzer, first aid kit, and a doctor and an ammo bag, I should say. 2-piece suit and the injector, and obviously the Kingpin perk deck. So as with any build, when it has jokers on it with like hostage taker as well, the first thing you're going to want to do is get a hostage. Okay. Just gotta be careful of that sniper. Hopefully the sniper doesn't hit me. So you're getting one of these straight away is obviously amazing. The increased health, the increased speed, an extra, you know, meat shield that'll take hits for you and blah blah blah. So you'd always want to try and get a hostage as soon as you possibly can. Don't leave it until later. Okay. Would be nice if I could find a crate somewhere. I'm not even going to bother shooting these guys for the time being. Okay, this one.
Got the key card.
Seen another one. Okay, and I see the other one as well.
Good.
Now drop the charges.
Oh, it will be the other side of it. Okay.
Put him up.
But yeah, as you can see, I didn't even have overkill active, and you see how fast that guy died. Now imagine if you've got overkill active as well, and you start getting a crit here or there. Even that sniper didn't do me enough damage. I'll get all my health back pretty much instantly. You can just kill insanely fast. Even a bulldozer standing in your face. Couple of crits, hit him in the head. Die insanely fast with the judges.
Must be hooked up to the 4 locks. I'm sure you don't need walking through the procedure.
Okay.
Now let's just get it
So yeah, about the Kingpin perk deck. So basically the reason I rate this perk deck so highly is because you get 6 seconds of invincibility, which is very very good. You can stand in front of a bulldozer and kill him in time. You can kill a shitload of enemies. You can do almost an objective in terms of like a drill and stuff like that without dying. You can revive teammates. I don't think so. You can do a lot of stuff. Obviously the time during the recharge is where you're vulnerable, so that's the point where you want to be in cover and kind of popping out, getting the odd kill here or there. Ooh, damn, that guy seen me a mile away. I didn't know he was going for me. But yeah, I love Kingpin. It's my favourite perk deck in the game now. Okay, I didn't want to take too much health because I want the injector active for when I go in. So yeah, like I said, you only want to use the injector when your life is in danger. You don't want to use it right now because we're not in danger right now. See, as of like, well, still not now. See, I didn't have to use it because my health didn't get too low. People would panic in that situation and use it thinking, oh my god, I'm going to die. You should only use it when your health has taken a lot and when you're very close to actually dying. That's when you should use it.
Come on, please. The door has a
Did we get that guy?
security protocol.
Okay, we did. Come on, man.
First stage is using the key card.
But yeah, that's the risk reward of Kingpin.
Second step, find the
Is it
local
this door right here?
security
No, it's
station.
not. That's the risk reward of Kingpin.
Opening sequence.
Now, I should place a first aid kit underneath me, but we can do this so fast, I don't realistically need it. There might be a skull dozer in here. No, there's not. Okay. So yeah, that's the risk reward of Kingpin. You should only use it when you're about to die or when you're getting close to dying. If you panic and use it too early, like, you know, there would have been other people there as they're coming in who would have panicked and used it instantly, and as you see, I didn't even need to use it. This is the risk reward of Kingpin. You need to understand it, and if you take the right risks at the right times, you can avoid a lot of unnecessary waste of the injector, which will allow you to keep it for situations where you will need it. And that's what I mean. I understand Kingpin, I understand it very very well, I've used it enough. And because of that, I understand when the right times are to use it and when the right times are to save it. And this type of knowledge comes from using the perk there. Anybody just using this for the first time, like I said, they might panic and use it in certain situations when they don't need to, and then they'll leave themselves vulnerable when they didn't need to. It's all about practice with a perk deck like this. You need to get a feel for the perk deck. But once you do have the feel for it and you understand how it works, it is very very powerful.
The door opens.
See, like here now, I'm not going to activate it as a run. I'll wait until I get halfway down, I'll be close to death, and then you activate it. So I'll give you an example. Don't want to activate it, yes.
You will find the
Now there you go. Took about half my damage, half my health,
part of the
and now I
facility
activate it.
controlled. Only one vault can be opened at a time. Further, only certain vaults have loot within them.
Okay, now I'm going to place one here, first aid it, just while I'm doing
I
this.
have confidence in your ability.
Stop shooting! Oh my god. Zeus, okay, where's Zeus? Zeus.
Just hold
Now,
the
I just need to find one more. Where's the other one?
be open any
Poseidon. Okay, Zeus and Poseidon, okay. So they're the two I'm going to be going with. I'm just going to be going for 2 loot on this map. I'm not going to be going for a shitload. Okay. Now I don't know where the console is. Where's the console? Oh no no. Wait, is that the console? But yeah, you want to aim for headshots. Like I said, you've got bullseye, and having bullseye means okay. See, you want to use them for shields, breaking face plates, getting enemies to stun, stuff like that. Use a first aid. Oh, it's actually up there. Oh, it's a bulldozer. Okay, so I give an example with a bulldozer. Use the injector. You see how fast they die? The judge can fire very fast. It'll have overkill active and stuff like that. Okay, let me see. Can I convert this guy? Do we need to convert? I do. Okay. See, but my injector's not active yet, so if I run out in the open, I'm either very likely or it's a good probability I'll die. So you want to wait until it's ready to go, or at least close enough to go. So you're like, now it's ready to go. Now you're capable of running out, doing an objective, not panicking, because we didn't need to use it. Don't panic and just use it when you think, oh no, I might die. That's what I mean with Kingpin. I'll say it again because I've said it like a million times. Risk reward. Only use it when you feel you need to use it, but it's split seconds. The split seconds make all the difference between life or death. And it can save yourself from wasting. You know what, let me go get this guy. Oh wait, there's another one. Oh really? Okay, so look, minigun bulldozer. Stand in his face, boom. Look at that, minigun bulldozer, pretty much gone from full health, just like that. And that's what I mean about just how powerful this perk deck is. Sorry, not the perk deck, this weapon combination with the judges, isn't it? No! Oh, I tried to shoot him in the head, but this guy in front blocked me vision of the head, and then all I could hit was the body. And then he got to me because I didn't kill him in time. Okay. Now I can't see shit. Now I can use the injector here if I'm gonna take too much damage to die. Okay, now I am. See, that was way too much. There's a bulldozer. There's actually multiple bulldozers, so I'm just gonna chill for the time being. I'm gonna put a first aid kit down as a bit of a safety net, so if I'm getting shot from the side, you know, I'll survive. See, like this, if I'm facing that side, I'll get shot from there and potentially die without this being here. This will save me, like. Where's the other bulldozer? There's the one upstairs. Okay, got that guy. Let me see, where is he? Okay. Stop walking, man. Let me... Okay, you see, so I'm kind of run out of ammo. I do want to grab some ammo rather than use my ammo back right now. But I've just got to be a bit careful. The injector's not active just yet. Get rid of that taser. Come up here, grab a little bit of ammo, not a lot. Got the injector active. Didn't I say Poseidon? Poseidon was the other one? I think I did, didn't I? Let me see, that's done. Where the hell is Poseidon? Poseidon, okay, there you go. See, use the injector, get into cover, get back to your safety net, which is the first aid kit. I would like to grab all this ammo, but I've only just used the injector, that's what I mean. If you run out when your injector isn't active, you're risking death unless you get lucky, you can kill them fast enough, there's a first aid kit. You're taking a big risk, so you've got to be careful whether it's worth the risk or not. Okay, so the injector's now active again. I'm just going to quickly do a little ammo run rather than wasting an ammo bag here right now. Quick little ammo run. Oh, no, don't. I really could have done without that. Okay, I'm not going to have a lot of time to get to a good amount of cover. So I'm just going to chill here. See, now if I begin taking damage rapidly from somewhere and I think I'm going to die, since my injector's not active, quickly drop a first aid kit. That's your next thing to stay alive. So I'm just going to wait until this vault's done, then I'll give the bags to the AI and I'll head upstairs. But yeah, if we had fully loaded ace now, all these ammo boxes would run over. We'd be back at almost full ammo. Because you don't have fully loaded ace, the ammo you pick up is bare minimum. I mean, look, we're barely on enough. And obviously when you're playing with teammates, it'll be even worse because they'll be picking it all. Okay, so let's go check the location. Here's Poseidon. By the way, why the fuck is there a camera in here? It's the most pointless camera ever. Like, what the hell is a camera gonna do on a map that's loud only? Did anybody else notice that? A map that's loud only and there's a camera? Why? Does not make any sense. Okay, let me give this to an AI. Oh, two of them side by side. Beautiful. Let me give this to an AI. Who hasn't got one, Bonnie? There you go. Now I'm hoping these guys are going to meet me over here. See, so here's the thing now. I can happily run through here. You think you're going to take too much, just keep running. Perfectly safe. That's where Kingpin is extremely powerful. If you were using dodge and you ran to here, I guarantee you'd have zero chance of making it. Not even a chance, you'd have zero chance. You wouldn't make it. Dodge would not hold up through all them enemies. Kingpin does. And that's one of its true strengths. Okay, we don't need the combat, that's good. Okay, Sydney. I hope somebody hasn't dropped the bag. Whoa, what are you throwing about? I hope Bonnie... No, she hasn't dropped it. Okay, good. Okay, let me send some loot. Oh, she got... Damn, Bonnie. I'm gonna assume it's a cloaker. Let me see. Of course, it's a cloaker. Okay, you see? We had enough... we even had enough speed to run all the way to an AI, revive the AI, run through a shitload of enemies and get back to cover again. Something Kingpin can do that not a lot of other perk decks can do. Bonnie! Oh my god, stop getting killed by fucking cloakers! Oh my god. Oop. Okay, just be careful of that guy. Oh, damn. I thought my armor had recovered. Okay. Okay, let me quickly get Bonnie out. Rather not waste the injector. Come on, Bonnie, give me the bug. Let me grab it. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I've got 9 first aid kits for the end now, which I'm hoping it's going to be enough. Now this ending, regardless of your perk deck, it can be a bit of a shit show. I'm hoping to get through this with like no downs, but at least no downs in terms of regular downs, not cloaker or takedown. But obviously, this end part where you're out in the open, the snipers on the big thing, the snipers everywhere, you gotta wait for the chopper. People can have a line of sight on you from everywhere, so I could potentially die outside here, even with Kingpin. If my injector runs out and I'm getting shot from anywhere, shit can happen. But I'm hoping I can do it without it down, but we'll see. So let me, oh shit. Let me get these packs to the AI, because they can bring them to the chopper for me. But it's when I'm doing the C4, which could be a problem if I'm getting shot from everywhere. But we'll see how it goes. Come on, Sydney, let's see that slide. Yeah, here we go.
We got it safe and secure.
It would be best if these radars were destroyed, yes?
Yep, yes indeed. Okay, and the fact we've got to come back for multiple C4 runs is slightly annoying as well. Because obviously we can only make a run every 10-20 seconds when the injector actually comes back, so... You can't get caught out, you can't have a sniper, there might even be a green bulldozer somewhere.
I'm hearing over the comms that they've set up a sniper ambush ahead. Watch your head.
Oh, there you go. They've set up a sniper ambush. Please don't tell me there's another. Oh, there is. Fuck. Damn, man. So how about a sniper ambush? You're not kidding. Okay, got them two done. But obviously I want my injector back.
Kaboom! Good work.
I'm assuming one is... Oh wait, yeah. Bodhi, give me that. Thank you. Let me just avoid any damage for the time being. I said avoid damage. No! Oh, come on! Look, that's what I mean. That's what I mean about the risk reward. I was like, okay, I can just quickly pop in cover, and nope. Just as I was thinking, should I use an injector at first aid kit? You got me. So that's the risk reward where it doesn't pay off on that occasion. Okay, do I have enough C4? I don't know whether I do. Yeah, I should have just activated the thing, but I didn't realise. I was like, I can probably survive, but you've got no idea where and when you're going to take the damage, and that's, you know, something that can happen occasionally. Okay, so you got a big one on the roof. Oh, there's two. Oh, okay, two are on the roof. Okay, now I see. I think I might need another hostage as well. There's also a guy behind. Where the hell am I getting shot from? Who the hell was in here? I've seen another one here. Oh, there it is. Come on, man. If I can aim properly. Oh, wait, I don't kill him on me. Come on. Okay, got this guy. Come on. Can I get him quickly? Let me get him quickly. Woo. Just about. Oh, by the way, Bonnie, before I do the up thing, let me quickly put this in the chopper. Okay, if a sniper gets you, that's not good, because I could easily die straight after this, so... So we just want to get some kills, get the armor stuff, go back up. Hit that guy's faceplates. There you go, you see the power of getting rid of them like that? Now I'm going to use the ammo bag because I'm at the final part of the mission. Get myself ready to fight, let me injector come back. Now I'm going to go up and try and do an objective if I can. See me health got took a bit. I'm actually going to go up to the top for now. I'm actually going to go here. I'm going to place first aid kit down because obviously I don't have an injector. Going up there I'm going to be very vulnerable to everybody over there. So I'm just going to wait until my health builds up a bit. This is here to keep me alive, and obviously I'm waiting for the injector. Okay. So now I'm going to make a run. Hopefully I don't get destroyed. Okay, we only needed one for that. Wait, did we need one or two? Oh, we needed two. Damn, I was going to walk away then. No, no! Oh, come on! Okay. That's got nothing to do with the build. That's just fucking up a jump. Oh my god. Or walking. That's walking too fast. That's parkour screwing me over. I'm walking too fast. Come on AI, please tell me they can get down in time. Okay, they did. Have you got Inspire active, any of you? Okay, they do. Oh wait, no, I don't need to do that though. Okay, do this. Oh, this guy's one of mine. Whoops. I panicked and just... Okay. Damn, I did not expect to die in that fashion. I thought I might have one down by a mess up, which I've had so far at the chopper, where I died. But I did not expect to die by a fall death, holy shit. Right, I think we only need two on this one up here, don't we? So I don't think we need to go for any more C4. Okay. Oh, they broke my armor too fast. Damn, I might be about to... Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm probably about to die because... yeah, there's no cover doing that one. Like, you're easily going to get shot from everywhere. So I was kind of like, you know, where's the best place to be? Kind of thing that I can take cover while doing it. They broke my armor before I got out, so now I'm going to have to do it again. There's just no cover when I'm doing it, so... the wave's going to end. Do I need another hostage? Okay, just get this guy down here. Don't break my armor, it's a split second to get out. Okay, now we place the first aid. Now, do it. Oh, okay, too much health gone. Do that. Give me the first aid kit. Let me get down. Okay, there we go. And now again, obviously, you're just gonna wait until the injector comes back. You know what, I'll take a risk. Probably shouldn't, but I'll take it. Get rid of that guy. Oh, we didn't kill him. Thought we killed him. Okay, just gonna do this because I knew there was a sniper nearby. Or gonna target me, I should say. Gonna put a first aid kit down here. I should be able to chill here. Let me put Bonnie there. Sydney there. Oh, I didn't want there, but okay. Stop! I do have a first aid kit to protect me, but come on. Oh, up there. Oh, okay, I see. So let me use one, put one down for protection. You know what, Bonnie? Come back a bit, because I want you taking these hits, not me. I might as well try with some bullets from here, because these are the only enemies that are potentially a threat to me from now on. But yeah, that situation where I died, apart from the falling off the roof, that's an example of the risk reward. My armor hadn't come back. I thought I had enough health and I was like, okay, I'll make it. And then I think I took like 2 shots instantly, like just hit it, just within milliseconds of each other. And that's where you kind of predict them. Will it take enough? Won't it take enough? Should I use the injector? Should I be in cover? Should I take a risk? It's just a risk reward, and unfortunately on that situation it didn't pay off. Okay, just put Bonnie there. But obviously I could have played it extra safe and used the injector, but I took a risk and unfortunately it didn't pay off. Okay, I'm just going to use it now. Okay, they're still doing a lot of damage, so let me use this and let me just drop down here for now. This is a little safe spot here you can chill in. So just to guarantee and make the escape, I'm going to wait until my injector's active. Because it's only giving me 6 seconds. In fact, no, I don't need to. It's okay. I'll just put a first aid kit here just in case. Get in, and there you go. That's it, pretty much done. So yeah, as long as you use Kingpin correctly, you can see just how powerful it was. I think I had 3 downs in the heist. One was by Cloaker, which can happen under any circumstances. One was by falling off because I had too much speed, which is, I don't know, me being a noob. And the other one was easily avoidable, but I decided to take a risk by not using the injector, and unfortunately on that occasion the risk didn't pay off. So realistically you could have got through that with no downs. But that's the power of Kingpin. Very, very powerful perk deck. Joint second in terms of perk decks with Anarchist, just behind Stoic. The joint second best perk deck in the game in my opinion. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. If you guys like using Kingpin, you understand how to use it, give it a try. Very powerful perk deck, would highly recommend it. Very rewarding once you learn how to use it properly. And on top of that, the main point of this build is the 3 judges, because it's so much fun to use, kill insanely fast as you've seen. And there's an ammo bag as well, so you don't run out of ammo with 2 full charges of ammo. So there you go guys, I hope you try the build, I hope you enjoy it, and have fun and good luck. And I will see you guys for the next build, so see you guys later, bye.